Ola and Uber in India, how they reshaped a nation, and where it went wrong. Cast your mind back to the early 2010s in India. Need a ride? It was a struggle. Flagging down an auto rickshaw meant endless haggling, denied fares, and sometimes feeling completely unsafe. Taxis, scarce, expensive, and often unreliable. Public transport, while vital, wasn't always a direct solution. This was the daily reality for millions. The Arrival, a revolution on wheels. Then, almost overnight, everything changed. First, Ola cabs in 2010, followed by Uber's aggressive entry around 2013 to 2014. These weren't just transport companies. They were a revolution in convenience. Imagine, a few taps on your phone, a transparent fare estimate, a clean, air-conditioned car arriving at your doorstep, and secure digital payments. No haggling, no refusals. For many, this was magic. It empowered urban commuters like never before, especially women who found a newfound sense of safety and predictability. The domination, growth at any cost. The early years were defined by hypergrowth and fierce competition. Both companies poured billions into the Indian market. Their strategy? Grow at any cost. This meant massive discounts for riders and incredibly lucrative incentives for drivers. Drivers who previously struggled for consistent income could suddenly earn unheard of amounts, sometimes more than IT professionals. For passengers, rides were often cheaper than owning a car or even public transport. This unsustainable model was fuel for rapid adoption, creating a massive network effect. They reshaped urban mobility, reduced private car ownership aspirations for some, and provided flexible employment to millions. The reshaping of India, beyond just rides. The impact was profound. For the first time, reliable, on-demand transport became accessible to the middle class. It democratized travel, broke down old barriers, and even fostered a new sense of independence, particularly for women who could now travel at odd hours with relative ease. Beyond convenience, these platforms spurred the entire gig economy in India. The success of Ola and Uber paved the way for food delivery giants like Swiggy and Zomato, and countless other on-demand services, completely transforming how urban Indians consumed services. They created a new class of entrepreneurship for drivers, giving them autonomy and flexible work hours, a stark contrast to traditional employment. The Uber exit, a strategic retreat. By 2017, the competition was brutal and the cash burn unsustainable. Uber made a major strategic shift, selling its food delivery business, Uber Eats, to Zomato in 2020 and consolidating its focus on ride-hailing. This was a clear signal. The era of simply buying market share was over. Uber recognized the intense local competition and the need to streamline its operations to achieve profitability rather than endlessly chasing growth in every vertical. It marked a turning point in the Indian ride-hailing landscape. The dark side, controversies and challenges. But the revolution wasn't without its dark side. As the initial subsidies dried up, user experience began to suffer. Surge pricing became a major pain point, transforming an affordable ride into an unexpectedly expensive one. Rider safety, while generally better, saw high-profile incidents that eroded trust. What went wrong? The quest for profitability. So, what went wrong? In essence, the original business model was unsustainable. Venture capitalists demanded a path to profitability. This meant cutting subsidies, increasing prices for riders, and taking a larger cut from drivers, alienating both sides. Ola, in particular, diversified aggressively, venturing into electric scooters, food delivery, and financial services. While ambitious, this also stretched resources and often diverted focus from their core ride-hailing service, leading to inconsistencies in quality. The initial focus on rapid expansion often came at the cost of long-term operational excellence and stakeholder satisfaction. The current state. A mature, complex market. Today, the Indian ride-hailing market is mature, but complex. While still dominant, Ola and Uber face renewed competition from local players and even government initiatives. They've integrated auto rickshaws onto their platforms, acknowledging the reality of Indian urban transport. This means less magic and more utility. They've become an indispensable part of urban life, but the honeymoon period is definitely over. Drivers continue to seek better conditions, and riders demand fair pricing and consistent service. Conclusion: an enduring legacy with lessons. Ola and Uber undeniably changed India forever. They brought convenience, transparency, and employment on an unprecedented scale. Their story is a powerful lesson in disruptive innovation, the complexities of hypergrowth, and the ultimate necessity of finding a sustainable balance between market dominance, stakeholder satisfaction, and profitability. They built an empire, but the cost of that conquest continues to be felt by everyone involved. Subscribe for more videos like this.